What's shaking, everyone? As we're loading in here, I just want to say, hey, welcome back to another video. We got an amazing tips video for you here. I promise you the first tip is so good, and you probably didn't even know about it, that it's going to make you want to sub. I'm going to be honest here. After you find out about this first tip, you're going to pause the video and subscribe to the channel because it's free for you guys. It means the world to me. But listen, I just want to bring you guys another tips video. You know, we haven't done one of these in a while, and to be honest, I just love this game and I want you guys to enjoy it. And I find that when people know these little tips and tricks here, it just sometimes makes their experience a lot better, right? So that's what I want. I want your experience to be as good as mine. And I just want to say thank you guys, as always, for watching this video. So yeah, let's get going and jump in there. So I'm going to get you a free tier 3 stealth armor every single raid. And 90% of the time it's stealth. Sometimes it is the comms vest. But I'm going to get you can get this every single raid. Okay, so all you have to do is right next to Oktar Village, I want you to go to this square right here, which is the antenna, and I want you to climb it. Okay, that's step 1. And yes, of course, there's going to be guys here, so let's clear it out. And now we just climb. Okay, now that we're at the top here, we're at the top, and I want to go to this location right here. I want to go to this building, but the second floor of it. Now, I could have told you to just go and run around here and go to there from, you know, just fighting your way through, but this way's so much easier. So what I want to do is I want to jump off here, and you're just going to follow my little route here, okay? We're going to just jump off. Wow, there's a lot of AI there. And then we are going to want to go to the second floor right here. Boom. This is exactly where I want to be. So like I said, second floor, this building right here. Now, as you can hear, there's a lot of chests. This is actually a really good area. You need the skeleton key for it. There's so much loot in here. It's fantastic. But, oh no, get out of here. But the thing is, Jesus, there's a what is going on?
Intel confirms that was Machado, a wanted gun runner.
Oh,
transferring bounty payment to you now.
Okay, well, we got Machado. I'll grab the key. Okay, so before we were rudely interrupted there, mother effer, just die. It's usually never like this. Let's just grab this. It's usually never like this. So like I was saying, this room has so much loot that there's so much loot to it that you can go to this window and steal the vest. How hilarious that is, that right? So every time, if you need to re-up, get a new vest, just go right there. You can snag it here. See, we snagged it through the window every single time. Like I said, usually it's a stealth vest 90% of the time, but 10% of the time it is a comms vest. And then you can even grab sometimes there's encrypted hard drives you can grab too. It's wild, but it's pretty banger, eh? So I want to show you a stronghold in Albagra Fortress. And I know what you're saying. Hey, geeks, listen, it's a stronghold. I get it. They're amazing. Yes, strongholds are amazing. Plus stronghold keycards are very easy to get. But this one is very special because if this one ever spawns here, you don't need a keycard to get into it. So if, again, you're doing 0 to hero or you just want to get that extra loot, you have to go to the top here and then just go down these stairs. And then this door will always be open. It'll never be locked, even if it's a fortress. We go in and there's a ton of loot here, boys. Look at this. We got a bunch of orange crates. We got a bunch of these okay, nothing I hate more than riot shielders. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. Riot shielders are the bane of my existence. But listen, we can get in here, get a bunch of this sick loot for free. You don't need a key card. And I know what you're saying. You know, key cards aren't hard to get anyways. Who cares? That's not the point. The point is, you know, when you need something like a stronghold keycard, you just can't find it. And you know what? This is just a really, again, an amazing place when you want to go 0 to hero, or you want to just show, you want to get some quick loot right off the hop. This is a great place to do it, but you just have to see if this is a stronghold first. One of my favorite tips for season 3 has to do with the workbench and the RPKs that you find pretty much everywhere as ground loot on Al Mazrah. So this is an RPK you would find a ton just by killing other AI, right? But the problem is It's got a 30 round magazine. Usually the RPKs have 75, and not a lot of people think about this, but when you go to your workbench, you go to the RPK, you can destroy the 30 round magazine that it's modded, right? They don't want to make every ground loot RPK 75 rounds because it would just be so good, but you can do it yourself, right? So you can go to these workbenches, just press R to destroy it, and now there you go. You've got a 75 round RPK every single time. So every time the Pyro spawns at the downtown post office right here, I'm going to show you the easiest way to kill him. So the first thing I want you to do is go to the top of the post office itself. All you have to do is jump on these trucks, do some parkour. It's not even parkouring, let's be honest. You're just going up some ladders and some stuff like that. But what I want you to go to is the left side here once you get up to the top. And when you get to the top left side here, you're going to look at this window to our right. Not this one, not the one I'm looking at, this one. And right here, we're going to see the Pyro. Right there, that's him. We're just going to tippy tap him. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now he's looking at us with a shield. And now we're just going to keep peppering his hand. Look at that. We're just going to keep peppering it. It's so cheesy. This is such a cheesy way to kill him, but now he's dead. You know, if we needed his stuff and we had the key, we can just go in here and grab it. But if you just need to kill him for a mission, or you just want to do it before you go in here, that's the super cheesy way to do it. When you have a helicopter, you're always having to refuel it or repair it. And doing that is actually quite difficult, right? You know, there's always AI most of the time at most gas stations. I think there's one or two that 90% of the time doesn't have AI. But what I like to do instead is I don't like to go to those ones that don't have the AI really. What I like to go to is the ones that are like this one, that have the 3 circles at the top. Because what I do, even if there's a ton of AI down there, all I do is I drop the helicopter right down to one of these circles. And then what I'll do is I will just get out and run away. So that even if the AI are shooting at me or throwing grenades, they'll shoot or throw the grenades right here. That means my helicopter is still safe and sound right here on this other platform. And again, it's just kind of like another tip where if you guys don't know this, you don't have to be in your vehicle while it's getting refueled and repaired. So if you do have, say, a car and you go into, you know, a gas station and it's getting repaired and there's a ton of AI, just throw it so that it's getting repaired and refueled, jump out and just start killing AI. They'll focus their gunfire on you, not the vehicle anymore, so that it's just safe after you kill everyone to get back in your vehicle and it's on the up and up, you know? Now, what I'm going to show you seems dumb, but there's so many of us in the community that didn't know about this. And I know down below in the comments, you're going to be like, dude, I knew all about that. You didn't. Just admit it. Because the UI isn't the greatest in this game. So when you go to sell things, you go here and then you click, 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 click. I didn't realize this, but there is a sell all button. As you can see, all you have to do is press R. I didn't realize that. I just go to sell valuables and just click next always. Be careful with this knowledge though, because if you do just start pressing R a lot, remember, you're going to start selling things you might actually need for quests or for stuff like that. So be careful. But when you just have a bunch of junk and you want to sell it, boom, it's done. I know it's stupid, but it's such a good tip. I'm just gonna say it's such a good tip. Something I want to show you guys is the personal exfil. If you guys don't know about it, I'm sure you already do. It's kind of dumb, but it's right here. Right, the personal exfil is the first thing you see at the buy station. It's so useful, but did you know you can call it even when you're overtaken with gas? So here's the gas, right? The gas cloud's coming. The final extract's about to be done here, so we're gonna have the final exfil probably somewhere around here. But we do have $50,000, so we don't have to worry about taking final exfil. As long as you can get to a buy station and call in your personal exfil, gas or no gas, it'll always show up, and it'll always show up to the closest regular exfil that it would be. I know that does sound dumb, so imagine where a regular exfil would be around here on a normal game. That's where it's going to go. So I'm going to just show you when we're overtaken with gas, that we can call it. Doesn't matter, gas or no gas, we can call it. So final helicopter, like I said, right over here, but we don't have to take that final helicopter, right? So we're gonna go here. We're gonna buy the personal exfil. It's right there. Okay. Let me take my chopper to it. I grabbed another gas mask for this scenario, just to let you guys know. I think it's so useful that you guys should know that you can take it gas or no gas. Like it's just such a good tip, you guys. Okay, and here we go. We're gonna call it. See, we're in the gas and we can still call it. How awesome is that?
A few moments later.
So pretty much whenever you are doing like a bigger raid, or you know, you and your team are going sweaty and stuff, if you guys have, you know, an extra 50,000, you don't have to worry about what exfil to take. You can just wait till gas overcomes. You can try to finish those last minute things that you want to do, and then just do what I'm doing, right? Just make sure you guys have gas masks. But to be honest, we've been in the gas for a while, and this durable gas mask is not even halfway through yet. Pretty good, right? And see, here comes our chopper. We're good to go. So this is the smuggler's tunnel right here. It always spawns here, right? Like it's always the smuggler's tunnel. And you might not know, but there's a bunch of locations that you can get into this area just are surrounding it, right? And this is my favorite one right here, because what you do is you go down the zip line, and you know, there's no other AI that can come in from the outside when you open the door with your stronghold key card. And it's just an amazing place. Like, I just want to remind you guys that this area is amazing, right? Like, don't forget about this. Don't sleep on this location. If you have a stronghold key card, there is a lot of AI in here. But guys, remember that there's also 8 chests you can loot. There's a bunch of duffel bags, a bunch of lockers. Don't sleep on this, especially if you are playing with, you know, 2 other people or 1 other guy. I get it if you're solo and scared, but man, the smuggler's tunnel is just unreal, guys. Keep going to this place, because you're going to be looted out of your mind in no time if you go down here. And it's just, you have to take your time. That's all it is. If you do come down here solo, just take your time, guys. Now, yes, they have made it so that you can't land on the helicopter anymore. It does slice and dice you, but see this location right here? That location, you can actually still go on top of choppers. You have to be super careful, but if you just aim for between the rotor, is it the rotor? I don't know. The back spinny thing and the front spinny thing, you land in the middle, guys. You got this. It's very difficult though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is tough. Chances of you guys already knowing about the best loot spot is pretty high, right? We all know about the server room in Sawa Village. You go from this building to this building. You just go into a window and bing, bang, boom, you've got a shit ton of loot. But here's the thing. It is pretty crazy to get into this building, right? Especially because a lot of times it's a stronghold and there's a lot of AI here. So if you're going 0 to hero style, it's pretty difficult. Well, today I'm going to show you a different way of getting there. So you see this little square right here on the map. So you can see where I am. That is this radio tower right here. So what we're going to want to do is let it get on top, and then we'll fast forward, and we'll fast forward to when I get on top. How about that? So now that we're on top of the radio tower, where we want to go is right there. We could jump to the building itself that's across, but you know what? Let's just go to the server room itself. We can do it from this radio tower. Don't mind my phone just going off there. Sorry about that. So there's the server room. Usually from this building, you jump to this window, but we can just go right here. Boom. Wow, it's late in the raid and no one's hit it. I'm not gonna get mad at it. Jeez, but here you go. See, like, you can go straight from this radio tower. We didn't have to deal with any AI. You will have to deal with some AI, of course, when you leave this room, but hopefully by then, you know, you're kitted up. You got a decent gun, you got some vests, maybe a backpack, stuff like that. So that's the alternate way of getting into the server room. Thank you guys again just for watching this video. You know, it always means so much to me when you guys do. We are less than 1,000 subs away from 100,000. Thank you guys for all the support you guys have done over the years, and I hope you guys will support in the future. So yeah, until next video, I'll talk to you guys later.